Fortnite Battle Royale. The PUBG clone to some on PS4 and the PUBG clone to some on Xbox One. But now, Xbox One has PUBG. So, it's just the PS4 fanboys that get mad about it now. Which I am too. But whatever. This is my review over the game Fortnite Battle Royale. Not the base game, just the Battle Royale mode. Because that is the one that gets the most updates and the most frequent visitation. Although I am a few months late on the review side of this, there has been a mass amount of updates, including the Tilted Towers expansion, the gun tweaks, and then the 50v50 mode that happened. All of this has changed the game in some way, shape, or form, and I'm going to talk about it. So, let's get straight into the review. So, what are all the gameplay features? You run, you jump, and you shoot. It's pretty basic to the point, and very similar to all the other things we've had. However, this game is in third person, meaning you get to look around corners and it's hard to camp now. Oh no. The game's map is smaller than PUBG. However, it's far more dense than PUBG. Where PUBG relies on large open spaces where there are hundreds of places where people could be hiding, this game relies on house-to-house kind of fighting. And even though there are rolling hills, you can hide behind all those hills. The game is very console-esque, meaning it's very fast-paced. There's no slow action to it like most games on PC. This game is very fast-paced. And to win a game, it takes about 20 minutes-ish. Bullet spread feels nice. When you crouch, the bullet spread and hip fire range goes down like it should. It's just very concrete, you shouldn't mess this up kind of stuff. All the servers feel great. Hit registration is awesome. If you have decent internet, it's very good. But they will shut off the servers every now and then. And it's shown because it's about a 30-second queue time in order to enter a game. And that's just remarkable for a game that's indie. And it's great. And I love it to bits. Now, snipers are more or less one-shot kills, and the assault rifle does 33 damage a hit, so you die fairly quickly. However, every now and then you'll find yourself in these really close-range, I'm going to die kind of firefights, and you just cling on to that little shred of hope. And then when you end up winning that firefight, it feels insane. Solo mode does not have many of these, sadly. However, the duos and the squad modes have multiple amounts of these because it's squad versus squad. There's at least 4 different people shooting off at each other at once in a squad game. It just feels very connected and kinetic, and I love it. So, for that reason and all the reasons listed before, I will give the gunplay and gameplay a 9 out of 10. Now for features, that's where it gets a little bit different, because that's where you start to see a very odd polygon looking style. That kind of reminds me at least a little bit of a better looking N64 in the sense that everything you can kind of see like these jutting out structures. Like nothing's really smooth. It's very jutting. It's not like real life in the sense that the shotgun does. So it's very just odd looking at times. But I love it, and that's just one of the main reasons why I do enjoy this game, because it's not tough and gritty and gross and just deadly like the new games are, such as Call of Duty World War II, your limbs get blown off, or Battlefield 1, you fly across the screen after a grenade. No, that's not what this is about. This is just about being goofy and fun and exciting, and I kind of like it. It's very positive. If you're into the more gritty looking games, and this isn't really for you, this is the wrong game for you, but if you're looking at this as a person who wants to shoot people who look like cartoon characters, then this is a good choice. Guns look realistic for the setting, and everything just looks very simplistic. It's stuff that, although you don't really need to be 13 to understand it, an 8-year-old can pick this up and go like, oh, that's wood. Oh, that's a pickaxe. Like, it's very easy to understand, and I admire that about this game. It's very pick up and play, and you should be good. A lot of parts in this game are just very pick up and play, and I love that about this game. It's very pick up and play, and I just enjoy it a bunch. I'm saying that a lot, but it's true. This game is very intuitive and very nice to play. So for visuals and just the fact that I kind of really do like the cartoon features, I give it a 9 out of 10 because it's very simple to look at, but also it's a nice little step back from the realism that we've been getting these years, and a very nice little callback to the older times when everything was goofy and just weird and dumb looking. So a 9 out of 10 for visuals, I believe, is a fair score. So what about the added features? Well, let's say I reviewed this game on launch. It gets a 0 out of 10 for added features because there's nothing. They didn't update the game at all because it was just from launch. However, now, after it's become free to play and just an insane amount of updates, there's at least been 20 updates, it's safe to say that I can give this game a 9 out of 10. However, just because some of these added features really messed with a lot of stuff, that's not the score I'm going to give it, and here's why. At the beginning, it took them a very, very long time to figure out what they will do with the features, such as they didn't know if they wanted to add new areas. It took a good 13 updates or so before they even added new names on the map of locations that were already there. So that kind of just sucks. However, then you get to areas where they added new weapons, which was great. They added new features to the game, such as different control makeups, and that was great as well. Different ways to play the game with the 50v50 mode or the sniper shootout mode. It's great, and I just love it to death. And just for those reasons, I just can't really get enough of this game. It pains me to say this, but this game really just encapsulates a lot of my time. And is it that bad of a game? No. Is it a great game? No, it's far from perfect. But for Battle Royale, it's a beautiful and fun game to play. And the added features have really helped the community grow around this game and get used to it, to where they don't hate the game. The game hardly ever feels stale. And there's always a new thing. Now, given you'll get your camper in the corner, but through making these new adjustments to the game, it's very much helped. It started from all the weapons having a terrible firing bloom, to all the weapons being very useful and versatile in their own situations. Now we have the silenced SMG, we have the Gatling gun, we have shotgun snipers, essentially. It just all really helps out, and in the end, I think that's where this game shines. So for added features, I'll give this game an 8 out of 10 because it took them a while to get the ball rolling. And that's alright. Sometimes it takes people a little bit longer. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I believe, personally, that is a good score, a good final score to give this game. I think that this game really deserves that score, and I'm completely okay with that. Because this game's not perfect, it's far from perfect, and it's not really even good in some senses, to where you need to have an online connection and all that, but that's okay. Tilted Towers added a bunch of combat close quarters that this game really needed, and then they really filled up the left half of the map. And then just, in general, I just really like this game, and does it deserve this score? No. But is it going to get the score? Yeah, because first off, it's my channel, so I decided, and second off, just because I think this game is a really good success story. This game could have easily been a flop, but it wasn't, and that's just good. And just because of all of the little back and forth conversations I have with my friends on this game or about this game, it's just a nice game to play. And I'm pretty sure that if you got this game, you'd say the exact same thing. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Subscribe and please like the video. Thank you so much for watching again, and let me know in the comments what you want to see next time. Goodbye.